trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. Do not like us. Do not like us. Fuck, I love that song. Unbelievably hard. Okay, all I've got left to knock out is the 20,000 total perfects. So I think I'm about 1,000 away. Real pain in the ass, to be honest, but nearly there. Get this knocked out and do another game. Oh, so I've got way more than 6 trophies. I'm at 38. I've done everything on easy once. I guess I'll just do something long. It doesn't matter. I still gotta do something. I either do something long or do something short. That's a fucking such a long song. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just start from the top and work my way down. And eventually I'll get the social link thing. I think, at least. I think that's all I need to do. one song.
I'd call that pretty good.
What's that, about 200?
That's our leader. Where that came from. Whoa, a new high score?
Let's do that again, actually. Fuck it.
Let's go.
Can we change partners? Let me those three more cards. Fuck it.
Do it.
The twins. Alright, hopefully that's about another 200.
Brilliant.
That is.
Well, let's keep this going.
So in theory, should only be about 600 more.
Let's go. Do it.
Fuck, this feels worse than my first attempt. A lot of goods, a lot of greats.
Brilliant!
It was.
Well. Let's keep this going.
You really are something else.
Alright, see how much more percent we've got. 98. That is unbelievably close. What is that about? Another 500 or so? 400? 400 there.
Let's dance.
So hopefully if we do this 2 more times, we should be done.
Showtime!
Fuck, I hope we're done. I hope there's nothing I've missed. Then I've got to decide what the next game of the challenge is going to be. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next, but I'll think of something. Since we're still in the second day, I'm not too worried. It's just over the next fucking 2 weeks while I'm working. I'm worried about getting behind. But hopefully, work isn't busy so I can sneak my Vita around and just play Yeez out. That's the plan. Pretty sure I got a couple of goods, so this might be a King Crazy. I was thinking it was, but I'm pretty sure I got a good on one of the pink ones, at least. I've only got a couple of King Crazies. I think I got quite a few in Dancing in Moonlight.
Damn, dude, you're way too good at this.
Didn't even get 200. Fuck.
Let's dance.
Hopefully with some luck, this is the last run. If it's not, I guess I'll beat up a short song like Soul Froze or something. Well, it should just be a case of speeding through Yusuke's social link, grabbing a card, and that should be the last accessories, hopefully. game Finfall. So in theory, I should get like fucking 4 trophies at once. Oh, there's one good, so I'm not gonna get a King Crazy to finish it. That's fucked. Alright, I don't think this is it. I think I got way too many greats. Yeah, I think I got way too many greats. I'd be surprised. Yeah, 191. Fuck, I thought I did terribly.
You danced very well. Your results reflect this.
Oh, but that is enough. Let's fucking go. Okay, so Yusuke's last one is behind the large canvas. Okay, there's one. There's two, so we're at 40. 41. Dancing in Starlight. 42, there we go! Platinum 2, day 2. Let's fucking go. Finished. This took fucking just under 25 hours. 10 a.m. No, it's 2024, Jesus. It's fine though, because we're still on the first day. The second day. I think my total time... Was it... completion? 14 hours? Just about to go to 15, so... Fuck this game. 1 hour? No way it was 1 hour. You are lying. Okay, so now I've got to figure out what the next game and the challenge is going to be. Do we have anything short lying around? How long is Toem? $8. Something a bit shorter than that. What else do we have here? What is the light and darkness like? Two hours? Yeah, I can knock this shit out. Is it all just story? Oh my god. The story progresses, things becomes increasingly dire, allowing players to experience the horrors of the... There's a lot of hatred and bigotry. Oh. This would be a rough game to play on stream. I don't, surely it'll be fine, right? Oh, that is, this is gonna be a tough one. Okay, so Light and Darkness. It's got 13 trophies. You just have to play the game for fucking 90 minutes, it says. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so we'll start at 10:05. 36:24. The Light and the Darkness. This is not what I thought this game was. I don't have a previous save. July 6, 1938. Is that New Zealand? With Nazi Germany. Oh, I don't want to read that, bro. I don't want to read that. 23 countries, 6 small European democratic nations, the Latin American nations, Australia, New Zealand all met. And France. Aside from the Dominican Republic agreeing to take in refugees for huge amounts of money, none of the other countries would budge and a solution was never established. Okay. Okay, I thought this was going to be like a visual novel. Paloma and Moses. Where we going, man? No, can't talk to people. Okay, well that has a sign, so we're coming here? No? I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. You said shops, are we one of these cafes? Well, maybe it's the only place with stuff in it. Yeah, okay. Have a good day at school. I will. What's Dad doing? Chuck is dit? I can't speak French. Oh no, okay. What do these fucking gremlins want? Listen to what I tell you to do and do it. What if I say, oh, okay. Oh, Simon Says. Touch your nose. Why is bro touching his ears again? Touch your head. Okay, they're just playing. I thought they were gonna fucking bully him, man. I was expecting something. I was expecting kids just to play. Touch your head. How long do we play for? Do we just play until I lose? Tell me to touch my nose, right? Okay. My parents' shop, I'll see you tomorrow? I thought we were going to school. Here's a deep. I guess it was just kids playing. What's happening here? Help Mr. Grosjean while I finish up here. Well, that's Mum. Well, I guess he's Mr. Grosjean. Looking for a blue tie, a little something for my Easter outfit. Do you think you'll find one for me? What is that I just grabbed? Dog, I'll be real, I don't know what the fuck this blue tie is. Dude! Dad, where the fuck are the ties? But maybe I'll take this letter to Mum. Or whatever I grabbed it for. Oh my god, is there a tie there? Okay. There you go, brother. Do I get Mum, or do I just leave? Okay. The letter from Poland. Mrs. Abramovich. A letter from Poland. Are we fucking moving? Why's Mum running? Something happened, so they're from Poland. My parents have fled and they've not disclosed the location in case the letter got intercepted. So now that it's safe, Moses, what if another letter now comes? What if they never get? What if they get caught? We can't think like that. Your mother and father are some of the smartest and clearly the bravest people I've ever met. They will make it through this, and we will see them again soon. I hope you're right, Moses. The Jew among the thorns. Among thorns. How was school? It was good. It's good to hear. Did you learn anything new? I did. We read a Brothers Grimm fairy tale. I know how much you love stories. Of course, Brothers Grimm. I know all these tales. Which story was it? It was a servant who was leaving his job. He was given 3 coins. As he was travelling to find new work, he met a dwarf who asked him for one of those coins because his young servant could work for more coins and the old dwarf could not. The boy agrees, gives him a coin to say thanks. The dwarf offers him 3 wishes. He wishes for a gun that will always hit its target, a fiddle that makes everyone dance when he plays it, and the power to have all his requests followed. He gets all his wishes and keeps going. Soon he comes across a fat man with a big nose and a long beard who says he wants a bird singing in the trees. So the servant shoots it for him and it falls into a bunch of thorns. The man walks into the thorns to get the bird when the servant starts playing his fiddle. The man danced in the bushes, getting all scratched up and tattered. Why are we telling this story to children? It begs the servant to stop. The servant keeps making him dance. It was because his people own lots of slaves and thorn bushes are punishing him. It's just a story. He doesn't know any better. He needs to learn that this propaganda is not right. No use upsetting the boy, he doesn't understand. Fucking teach him. And not everything is what it seems. Sometimes it isn't just a story. Sometimes it's a way to try and get people to feel a certain way about a group of people. He needs to know what's going on out there. What he needs is to be a child as long as possible and not worrying about things like this. My bad. Or to hurt Jews just because they are Jewish. And sometimes they use mean pictures and sometimes stories, like the one you heard about today, to convince people that Jews are bad people. I have something for you. Fairy Tales and Foxes, so I got you this book about a brave fox called Reynard. He was my favourite when I was a boy. May 1939. The Yiddish word for blossom is Blume. Just like mother's name. No matter what happens, spring always comes, and with it, hope. September 1st. So they escaped time and they're already in chaos everywhere and worried citizens are fleeing. The British and French have issued German ultimatum. You'll see Bolshov, you'll see we won the Great War. Vive la France, vive la France. I've been shortly to tuck you in. This is my mum. May 10th, 1940. July 1940. Come away from the window. It's a very scary time. We are all afraid that something bad will happen, and so many Jews are fleeing to friends and family and other places that might be safe. Oh God, they have nowhere to go. We're going to be brave and stay right here. Aren't you afraid? Can you be brave with me, Samuel? Yes, Mama. Now run along and get ready for bed. What choice do we have? What about the UK, or we could go to America? Just because you're paranoid? Dog. What do you mean? Building a Reynard. Have we got it the wrong way? I assume I'm supposed to have it on the green thing. Oh. Okay, maybe not. I'm gonna give my son a fox. Toy. Oh, my son, just the boy I wanted to see. I have Papa. Reynard is so fun and so brave. He is, you're absolutely right. I'm enjoying it so much, I've almost read it 3 times. It's my favorite. Mother will become pretty scary if we don't make it home in time for dinner. That's crazy. Is it a shadow or a light spot or something? What's on the ground there? Where have you been? Mon ami, I've done it. I've really done it this time. What do you mean? What have you done? You just barge onto my chair, man. I found the one. You always think you found the one. Oh, nonsense. I was a fool before Moses. She's brilliant and beautiful, unlike any woman I've ever met. Like a fantastic Shiksa. Did you meet her at the temple? Saying she's a Christian. I said, you're not thinking of converting, are you? It's really important to her and her family. You know me, I've never been terribly religious. Yes, but it would break your poor mother's heart if she was still alive. I understand, perhaps you should also be happy. And this one makes me. And how Amuro, I am with her, and she would support me. I can see her upset, but like I said, I was never particularly a devout Jew. In fact, I never really considered myself very Jewish in the first place. I see myself as French first and foremost. I'm just worried about you, all Jewish or not. You've always been like a brother to me since we met. If this woman is as amazing as you say, I will support you. I appreciate it, my brother. Let's plan for a day for her to meet your wonderful family. Speaking of family, where is that nephew of mine? You keep hidden away in that dusty old shop of yours. Well, that might be him right now. I fucking hope it is. Afternoon, officer, what can I do for you? Are you Mr. Abramovich? I am. Is there a problem? Over this day, you must appear in the Caserne Napoleon to examine your situation. Have a good day. One moment, officer, I don't understand. Have I done something wrong? No, sir, we are evaluating immigrant status. It's a protocol. Excuse me. What was that about? Is everything okay? I'm not sure. What's that he gave you? You being summoned to do what? You must appear because you're a Polish immigrant? You're French now, as French as I am. This is outrageous. You're not thinking of going, are you? I'm not sure. I'm a law-abiding citizen, and this is an official order. If I don't go, the consequences may be dire. I don't think I have any other options. It states you must bring a friend. If you'd like, I'd be more than happy to accompany you. Okay, perhaps I can speak with someone and get to the bottom of this once and for all. Priscilla, if it's probably nothing, I'll just have Bluma go with me. Why don't I bring over my future bride to meet her when this all blows over? You poor schlump. Bring her over, we would love to meet her. The law of October 3rd, 1940, on the status of Jews was a law enacted by France. The law was signed one day before the law regarding foreign nationals of the Jewish race, which marked the beginning of Vichy France collaboration with Nazi Germany for the extermination of the Jewish race. Jesus Christ. I'm sure it is a simple formality. There is nothing to worry about. Something just doesn't seem right. He is asked to provide identification. liable for the most severe sanctions. This doesn't sound like a formality. What do you mean? I don't see how you don't find this suspicious. If I don't go, I will be in a lot of trouble, but we really should leave. I don't want to be late. I am Moses Abramovich, here to report from my examination. Wait here and stand by for further instruction. You take this, you are to run home and gather these items and return with them as soon as possible. Is my husband going somewhere? I'm not at liberty to say next. Bowl, cup, food box, food stamps, towel, blankets, sheets. Are those food stamps? Okay. Now I've got to run all the way back. Use situation, the standard procedure, return home, and he will be in contact with you shortly. Something tells me he's not going to be. The Green Ticket Roundup, the first mass arrest of Jews by Vichy France. German Federal Archive. Jewish men arriving at the Pithriz transit camp in France. The last letter. Oh, Maria, something wrong. Would you mind if I come in? Of course, can I get you anything that's alright? Just wanted to bring you this. They're trying to seek refuge in the US and other countries and were denied. They won't tell me they're going, but they said because France still has diplomatic relations with the US, they travel to a small village in France to try and secure a US visa and suggest we do the same while we still can. I wouldn't worry too much about your parents. They seem like smart, determined pair. Sure, they will get to their destination just fine, and they will send word when they're safe. But I don't think you and Samuel should get visas and try to meet them in the US. Can't flee them, not without Moses. I can't just leave them. You can't be worrying about your parents or husband at the time this is the way things are going. The only thing you should be worrying about is safety and the well-being of your son. You think I'm not worrying about the well-being of my son, Marie? What if they catch wind that Samuel and I are trying to get a visa to the US and they show up tomorrow and take us away? Say by some miracle we do get visas, then what? We get on a boat and sail to America just to get turned away? It's better than staying here like sitting ducks and handing your son over to the Vichy government. I appreciate your advice, I really do, but I need to go open the shop now. Excuse me. July 1941. How are you holding up? So tough, but I'm managing. Thank you for asking. I can send you to school before I come back and open the shop if you'd like to come back a little later. I don't think that will be necessary. I'm I'm here to talk to you about this. The temporary administrator of your establishment. I don't understand. Jews can't be trusted with the business anymore, so I'm here to tell you we're taking over your store. Moses thought of you as his friend. How much I've always loved the store. It should be comfort knowing that I'm going to take good care of it, handful as it is, and I'm sure you don't want to get yourself into trouble. There's never been anything but kind to you. It's just law. Well, I was expecting the store to be like fucking vandalized or some shit, not just fucking taken. Can't be so compliant. What's she supposed to fucking do, man? You can sew from home. You always need a seamstress. Even in times like this, I'm sure at least this way you get to spend more time at home with little Samuel. The love of my life left me. I converted her and she told me she wanted nothing to do with me. After everything we've been through, 2 whole weeks of bliss. Why did you come storming in here and saying that shit, man? Taking Moses where? Moses and many other Jewish men shipped them off to camps. But how, why, who knows at this point? The fight against the Bosch. What will Bloomer and Samuel do? What will you do if they come after you next? Well, he's converted. He's Christian, right? Last week a Christian, they have no reason to come after me. Is there anything I can do to help? Surely you can't just convert like that, right? Marcel should be back any second. If there's anything he needs. I was told you needed some assistance. Use a handbag at the shop, come with me. crew on my back. Appreciate it, Spooner. This is the last of it. Just need a hand getting it into the back of the truck. How do I grab any of it? What? Why am I playing fucking Tetris? Is that really the time? Am I going crazy? Oh, there's like a whole other section. Fuck. Am I gonna fail this minigame? Holy shit. Fuck, man. Are we done with that, or you got something else fucking planned for me? Now what? Alright, I arranged some fucking... Oh, now we're gonna get bullied. The Gremlins are back. I don't know what Ponos means. Jesus Christ. Is that really it? Yeah, I guess. Fuck, okay. Shock 'em. So worried about her. Why was she arrested? Barely eaten since we've arrived. Why don't you go eat something? I can't bear to have another bite. When do you think they'll let us go home? They will not. When you have your wife send one, I haven't asked my wife to send me anything. I'm afraid they'll arrest her. No one else down here? Or... Escaping way over there. I think you better go check it out. That's what you said yesterday. I realised this bit that I actually did. When you'd rather be safe than sorry. If I were you, I would go make sure. So is he just fucking with the guards? Moses, haven't seen you for quite some time. Where have you been? I try to flee with my family. Where did you go? Well, not very far, I can tell you that much. I had an impulse to bolt. I told my wife to drop what she's doing, put whatever she could into a bag, and we hopped onto a train and left. We're spontaneous. Where'd you go? So we stopped in a small town in the countryside and befriend this old woman. We asked us to stay with her for a little while. After a month of trying to locate family or gather up enough money to seek refuge in a different country, the woman politely asked us to leave. Then where did you go? That's the thing, we didn't have anywhere to go. Back to our home, to our half-peeled potatoes that were just as we left them. And well, a few days later, here we are. Blue one wanted to flee, but we had nowhere to go either, so we stayed. Wish I could have done the same, dragging my poor wife across France like some. It's always easier to look back. Think of what we could have done, but the reality is you have the best man, the best husband you can be. Do what you think is right for your family and hope that's enough. I feel like I let her down. Think about it at the end of the day, Jacob. Now let's grab some lunch before the policeman comes back. La youth et la France. just by looking at it. Produces, launches, and sells books. What else do you expect an author to do? Okay, that was a good line. What else do you expect authors to do? That was good. There's a laughable. I don't even know what that is. We're not going in there, are we? No, I suppose we're just gonna be talking to people. They control the economy, they control the media, they are a threat to our way of life, and they must be thrown out. Fucking hell. Are like chameleons and they look just like us? Jesus Christ. It was an anti-Semitic propaganda exhibition that took place in Paris, funded by the Nazi Propaganda Office. As polluting French society, controlling the media, and responsible for Marxism and all the ills of society. As a public service announcement to help French people recognize Jews by their physical appearance. What the fuck? What am I doing? Something tells me I've done something wrong. The kids already make fun of me and now I'm going to stand out. You can't break the law or the consequences will be far worse than a few bullies. What, they want us to wear them at all? Well, Samuel, they want us to be able to identify us right away. Why, you know, my questions be a dare, run and grab my clothes in the other room. His ass is not helping. So I guess I have time right now, roughly I can imagine. I need a big favour in this, do it the best you can. Now let's see your mother while I gather more clothes, will you? Bernard the babysitter. Bernard's not fucking in use. Prattling on about every fucking thing. I really need this job Marie found for me. Just hang off my mon petite amie. Be good boy, be good for Bernard. Okay, I'll be back soon. But he eats and really speaks. All he wants to do is read that book of his with his toy fox. I'm really worried. Maybe you can have a talk with him. See what I can do. Not even a bonjour for old Bernard. Oh, hi Bernard, sorry I was reading. And what's this about? It's about a very brave fox who goes on a heroic adventure. That's right, Papa made it for me. He said he would protect me. Mon petit champion. I wish Papa would come home. I do too, Samuel. Even I get sad, but you know what I do? What do you do, man? Down to the cafe and wait for a beautiful girl to walk by, and I walk right up to her and I say, "Hello, I am Bernard. May I buy you un café?" Girls. Oh, you think that now? Just you wait till you meet the girl who makes your heart pound so hard you pray she can't hear it. The world seems bright and realise the day you can finally marry her cannot come soon enough. Why aren't you married, Bernard? Love is so much more complicated than that. Sometimes you meet the one who makes you feel like you can't live without them, and suddenly you have to learn how. Cook you a nice hearty meal. Okay, maybe Bernard is useful. The debate. Moses, are you awake? I am now. Are you going to take your family to Zion? Where the fuck is Zion? I want to debate with you right now, Jacob. Jacob, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm looking for comfort. I want to know that my friend and his family are going to be safe. Napoleon despised us? So you two want a debate. Isn't caring and neither is shipping us off to camps for that matter. It's just war, Jacob. You are young, you will learn. This is not war, Moses. Look at us. He was Lord of France from the very beginning. He was blamed for crimes he didn't commit and thrown on some island to rot for 5 years. You don't get away with something like that unless there is some deep-seated anti-Semitism. Founded on the principles of freedom and equality. The fact they're in here while they're out there speaks volumes. Bernard and the Nazis. What do you think you're doing? Sipping cafe until lunch, and have myself a... Now let me ask you the same question. What are you doing here? Because we don't want you here. Because the French people don't want you here. Excuse me. Is pursuing a world domination. What exactly do you mean by your kind? What is a fucking saucion? He will soon be exposed. Protocols. The Elders of Zion is one of the most notorious anti-Semitic books of modern times. First published in Russia in 1903. In 1920, Henry Ford, founder of the Ford Motor Company, published a series of articles based on the Protocols. The International Jew. Adolf Hitler and Joseph Goebbels praised Ford and the International Jew. Henry Ford's 75th birthday received the Grand Cross of the German Eagle, the highest Nazi award to a foreigner. Baldur von Schirach testified at the Nuremberg war crime trial, saying he became an anti-Semitic after he read the International Jew in German. He was found guilty of crimes against humanity for helping send thousands of Viennese Jews to their deaths. Fucking hell. According to the Nuremberg race laws, someone with 3 or 4 Jewish grandparents was considered a Jew. Muslims were considered mixed race people. Michelins was neither German or Jewish. They were people with 1 or 2 Jewish grandparents. Michelins were not allowed to marry Germans and mixed races. The Nazi Party promised when they would come to power that only racially pure Germans would have German citizenship. August 17th, 1938, the German government set name requirements for Jews in Germany. Only Jews could be given Jewish names. The parents had to choose from a government-approved list. If a Jew did not have a name from that list, they must add an additional first name. Israel for men and Sarah for women. Fucking Christ. A sound from Allegra. Could that be at this hour? Any word from Moses? No, but I just got in a fucking shouting competition. I was hoping we could have a chat. Is there something wrong? Judaism, because I knew it would make my dear mother happy, but since Mum has passed, I saw no reason to return. I'm so sorry to hear she wasn't the one. When I converted, I felt so free and safe. Not only could I eat saucion without guilt, but I felt like I would be free and clear of all this persecution. I was no longer sitting at home worried the police would barge in and arrest me. If not worse, my beast left me. My best friend has been taken away. Everyone has treated me as if I were Jewish, saying awful things, jeering in my direction, and worst of all... What is worst of all from that, buddy? I am banned from the cafe. Isn't necessarily the worst part, but I'm sorry you feel like your world is being turned upside down. Crying over my own problems when I came to alleviate some of yours, I bought you some of my ration cards. As you can probably gather, I haven't had much of an appetite lately. Bernard, I really can't. Absurdity. Absurdite? I don't know. I insist, and in any case, I want to make sure you and that growing boy listen to me, Bloomer. You are a strong woman, a loyal wife, and an amazing mother. You remind me of my own, kind and so resilient till the very end. I was so lost without her, which is why I moved to France after she passed. But I thought you were French? I am, but I was given French citizenship while I was living in Algeria. After witnessing the horrors that took place during the Constantine riots, Algeria never felt safe to me. But still I stayed, knowing what leaving home would do to my mother. I said Shiva, then I packed my bags, changed my name from Misaod to Bernard, and embraced this beautiful country as my home. I never knew that this beautiful country would turn on me too. While I've talked your ear off enough, I better get home. Make sure you're well enough to walk home. You're worrying me. Don't worry about me. take my rights, but they can't take my... What is associant? Is that just a fucking sausage or some shit? Convoy 4 of June 25th, 1942. Are deported to Auschwitz. They do not survive. Belle de Hive roundup, July 16th, 1942. Convoy 13, July 31st, 1942. Are we leaving? I think so. Where are we going? Is deported to Auschwitz. She does not survive. Convoy 14 of August 3rd, 1942. is deported to Auschwitz. He does not survive. Around 77,000 Jews from France died in concentration camps. Wouldn't have happened. Would have grown old together. But eventually found the one, oh, this cup is glitched. And had a family. Would have became a children's author. Six million lives were lost. Mothers that never got to become grandmothers, children that never got to grow up. Families that are forever erased from history. It was rough. It was very rough. I think the last trophy pops after the credits, and then maybe something a bit more lighthearted. And again, I don't know what I was expecting. Playing a game called The Light in the Darkness. I'll go ahead and list and find something to play. It's a 10-minute memorial sequence, which is fair enough. I don't know, going from this to fucking Cat Quest is a bit much. I want to play a fucking platform right now. How long does a hat in time take? $20? Oh god, I didn't realize it was that long. Base game, of course, is fucking DLC. Funny little hat. At least there's a platform. Why is everything on here a fucking depressing game? They made a fucking stunning list. May the memories be a blessing. The light and the darkness. Okay. 11:33 a.m. I guess at least we're ahead in the challenge now with 3 platinums. How about those Toho games? Surely that should be bad. Luna Knights. What's my other one? Luna Knights and New World. Play the game as a Raymond? Start a new game as Marisa. Okay. See, it looks like you have to do 1.5 playthroughs. That might be it for now, actually. Go do something else, not think about the fucking... What did I just fucking read? Alright, well, thank you for hanging out. I'll see you later.